Hello! Hey, so I know I wanted to do a recap video of some kind once I got back from my trip because I had to bring my computer around in these really weird places and try to edit things, and it was just all sorts of crazy. So now I'm back, finally get to take it all in. I got to take pictures with such a huge range of people. My favorite one was probably in Hollywood. It was like one of the performers was like a flamingo girl, and she comes up to me and she takes out her phone, and normally all of these people on the streets dressed up, they want you to tip them and give them money, but she just pulled out her phone. She's like, we need to take a selfie together, and it was so fun. It was really adorable. Second thing, I found this little alien guy from Futurama, like the second day of walking, which was awesome. And it kind of hurt in my pocket. That's another thing, walking. The first week in San Francisco when we didn't have a car, we probably walked like 8 miles a day, which was awesome for me because I got to really like, take in all these different streets and like walking through Chinatown and like through Golden Gate Park and all the way to the bridge, and I touched the bridge. Third thing, the bee sting that happened was crazy because it was like the butt of the bee was like totally ripped off with the stinger in TJ's neck, and I see this thing and I'm like trying to play it cool because I don't want to freak him out, and I take it and I just like take this bottom half of a bee and I saved his life, like I said. I can't remember the last time somebody got stung by a bee when I was around, or I got stung by a bee. It's probably been like 15 years when you're at like the playground and you're too scared to go down the fire pole, but there's bees, so now you're faced with two huge fears. The real life story for me, actually. Then there was this dead sea lion that just like washed up from the ocean onto the sand, scared the crap out of me, which was super gross. Really, really gross. Like the skull was exposed. It was like really kind of interesting. But that was something that's just gonna stick in my head for a long time now. Next, we ended up in Burbank, and it was at a McDonald's, so really just regular, normal place. And these little kids just like kept popping up their heads from like the playhouse in McDonald's. Here it is, so you can look at it. They're watching me eat chicken nuggets. It's the most exciting thing ever. And eventually, like, all the parents come and they're like dragging their kids away from the window. They're like, cut it out. and then, ranch dressing, I had the urge to just like, just poke my finger through it because they give you like way too many ranch dressings with 20 chicken nuggets. So I was just poking this one, and I was thinking, what would happen if I just jabbed it really fast? And then I stopped thinking, what if, and I just did it. And it flew everywhere. It exploded more than I would have ever imagined. I'm glad on a recap of what I did, the majority of the story is taking place in a McDonald's and one ranch packet. And I didn't want this video to go this long. I remember when I got home, I drove to my parents and I was telling my mom about the trip and about the improv, and she's like, oh yeah, where you were fisting? And I forgot that that's all I said in the previous video, but we're gonna keep it that way. So I will see you guys next Tuesday, and thanks for hanging out. It's been super fun.